Have you been feeling overwhelmed by the idea of building a business while being a full time mom? I get it. You have been managing a million things together, from the school drop offs and the pickups, to the homework, to managing different things in the house as well. And now you need to take out time for a business? It seems impossible. But let me tell you that it is really possible because I've been doing it for the past 6 years. And this video shares about the things that I have learned about time management and tools and techniques that really help me as a mom. But before that, we must talk about something that is really important. Even before beginning your business, you need to have a clear goal and milestones set up. You should have a vision that aligns with your needs. And to give you clarity on that, I have already created a video that is available on my channel. Before you jump on and start managing your time for your business, make sure that you watch that video so that you have clarity on what you need to do before you actually do it. And if you have clarity about your vision and your goals, then this video will help you find time for that. Here's what I'm going to cover in this video. Time management strategies that fit into your busy life, simple tools to keep you organized and focused, productivity hacks that will help you get done more in the limited time you have. And the best part, they are really simple and effective and can be used immediately from today onwards. So grab your journal, your notepad, your pen, your diary, and let's get started. When I first started my business, I knew I did not have a lot of time in hand. Between feeding the baby, to the school runs, to the homework, and everything in the house, I had very limited time. So I had to figure out how to fit my business into my already busy schedule. And that's when I decided to start small. I just took out 1 hour every day from my entire schedule. And this hour could be anywhere during the day. It could be early morning before the kids woke up, or in the afternoon during the afternoon naps, or maybe late at night when everybody was asleep. I know it doesn't sound like much, but 1 hour of focused work gives you more results than multitasking through the day. Here is what I usually did. Before the day started, I blocked 1 hour that I would have uninterrupted. And in that 1 hour, I just focused on one task that was related to my business. No multitasking, no jumping from one job to another. I just made sure I completed my goal for that 1 hour before moving on to anything next, until unless there is a serious emergency. And you won't believe that 1 hour of consistency made all the difference. And slowly and steadily, I started adding more 1 hour blocks during the day, and that's how I got my business up and running. And let me tell you why this works. Most moms think that to start a business, you have to have a lot of time, huge chunks of time that you need to work on your business. But in reality, consistency matters more. So here's your action for today. Choose a 1 hour slot from your entire day schedule. It can be any time of the day where you feel comfortable and you would be uninterrupted. And for that 1 hour, write down one single goal that you want to do for your business. It could be maybe research if you're just starting up, or maybe learning a new skill, or talking to leads or new clients. And I'm sure this consistency will definitely pay off. Now, once you have taken out that time for yourself and your business, it's now essential that you manage it well. So when I started my business, I was all over the place. I was writing in different notebooks and diaries. I had sticky notes everywhere in my house, and it became really difficult to manage everything, especially when most of our work is done digitally and online. So then I discovered these three powerful tools that can be used by everyone to manage their business better. And these tools are very simple to use yet very effective. And I'm also going to show you right now how I use these tools to manage my business tasks and motherhood effectively. The first tool I use is Google Sheets. Google Sheets is a free tool available on the desktop and as an app on mobile. And even though Google Sheets sounds very complicated, it's actually very simple to use. I use Google Sheets to plan my finances, to schedule my content, and also to manage my clients. Here is a simple Google Sheet that you can use to track your goals effectively. My suggestion is to have three columns only. First is to write the task and the goal. So the task can be to talk to a lead, or the goal can be to create a content planner for the next month. The second column should have a deadline. And the third column can be a status wherein you can write about if the task has been completed or is in progress or has been delegated to someone else. So, at a glance, you can actually see in the sheets how many tasks you have and what all you have completed and what all is pending. And here is a pro tip. If you feel overwhelmed by many tasks, you can use sheets to just divide one goal into subtasks and have short deadlines for each, maybe for a day or maybe a few hours, and tick up the progress once you've done. The next is the Google Calendar. The Google Calendar is also a free tool that is available on the desktop and as an app on the mobiles. And it is a very effective tool to manage and schedule your days. I have been using Google Calendar for a really long time and it helps me manage my household chores, my kids' schoolwork, and also my business actions. You can also set up reminders like the kids' vaccination or if you have upcoming Zoom sessions with a client. A pro tip is to use two different colors, one for all your household and your kids' tasks, and one for your business tasks. So, in a glance, you will be able to see how your month looks like. The third tool is really a lifesaver. Google Keep is also a free tool that is available on the desktop and on the mobile app. Here are three ways that you can use Google Keep to manage your business and motherhood better. Creativity can strike anytime, and sometimes it strikes in the middle of the kitchen when you are cooking. At that point, instead of actually opening a PC or a laptop, I just use Google Keep and quickly jot down the idea there. Sometimes I pick up inspiration from TV shows and I use Google Keep to just click a photograph and write down the idea there. The second way that you can use Google Keep is to manage a to do list. You cannot keep a mental to do list here, it will be very overwhelming. So, use the Google Keep to do list and tick off the tasks that you have done. And the third way I use Google Keep is to use it while learning. So, whenever I'm watching a YouTube video or a Zoom session where I'm learning something new, I quickly jot down the main points in Google Keep with the heading of the Zoom session or the YouTube video. This way, I can go back to it very quickly whenever I need. Let me know in the comments below which tool are you going to start using from today. Sometimes having the time, managing the time isn't enough. Sometimes you need a little bit more to get you motivated and inspired. So, here are some productivity hacks that I use that keep me focused, motivated, and inspired. I know some of us live in very tiny homes or with a larger family, and it's very difficult to make one room dedicatedly yours for your business. But here's the hack, you don't need one room, you need just one section. Pick a place in the house, preferably a table and a chair, in some corner where you can sit and work. This way, your mind can quickly switch from your mom mode to your biz mom mode. The second hack is to have a clearly stated vision written somewhere. You can write it down in the notes app or you can write it down on a piece of paper in your diary. and keep revisiting it whenever you feel low and uninspired. And the last hack is that find support at home or outside home. It is important that no business can be run alone. You need the support. So ask for help from your family members or from people in your team. I know as a mom, it's hard to balance everything. And I know in the beginning, when you start, you feel very overwhelmed by the amount of time you have. But this video was made to get you out of that fear. It was made to make you realize that you actually have more time than you know. And of course, I'm not comparing anyone with me. The way I live and my lifestyle can be completely different from your lifestyle. But there is one thing in certain, that if you have a clear vision and you're able to manage your time effectively, you can start a business while being a mom. You just need to remember to take small steps, one at a time, and make sure that each one of your steps brings you closer to your goal. I started the Biz Mom Club to make sure that moms have a way to start social selling as a career. And in the past years, I have perfected my business strategy for moms. So if you really want to get started, you can visit my Instagram profile and send me a DM there. I hope this video helped you. And if you liked this video, do hit the subscribe button, because in the next video, I'm going to talk about how to create your personal brand as a mompreneur. So go on, get started, and I know you've got this.